Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Naska joining you live from the Buff State Ice Arena as we are getting ready for St. Joe's and Canisius, Part 2 here of the hockey season to wind up the regular season. They just finished with the pregame skate. Canisius is the home team, and it's their senior day, so they had their senior tribute with the parents. So the Zamboni will come out and get this ice ready to play, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes with Federation hockey action live from Buff State. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Naska alongside Mark Simon as we bring you Federation Ice Hockey action. Live from the Buff State Ice Arena, Mark, and we are sitting high atop the perch here for the renewal of the rivalry, St. Joe's Canisius.
Yeah, nice working conditions here today, Paul, for sure.
Oh, no jacket. We got uppers, got tripod space, we got a stool, we got chairs. We got stats. I got everything going today. But
and our favorite hockey game.
That's right. And it's this is a prelude to the playoffs, my friend. These two teams are going to match up 10 days from now.
Yep.
Just going to see who's out there. But
and Tuesday, February 18th, I believe, at 8:30 at Niagara University.
That will be are we doing that?
We are. I think we are.
Okay.
Right after hoops. Hoops at 5:30 and hockey at 8:30.
Well, for the Marauders tonight, you can scratch number 16, John Delaney, and number 23, Matthew Barnaby. Both scratches for this evening. The rest of the lineup remains the same, except in net. Junior Benjamin Higgins will head in between the pipes. Give Peter Chopra a little breather. And if I'm looking at this correctly, which I don't think that I am, I'm just looking for our...
Hey, they're ready to go, Paulie.
Yeah, they are ready to go.
As soon as the clock winds down here.
Well, Dominic Perna leads this Marauder squad with 26 points, and he's a plus 17. Also, Peter Zanger with a plus 17 as well. Nicholas Zanger, excuse me. Stats were wrong. So it'll be Zanger at center as he splits Crawford and Perna. Draws one by the Marauders. Perna's got control. Perna shoves it into the Canisius zone. They'll give chase. Pat Mitchell, you'll hear that name for Canisius on the ice, giving chase to Perna, but Perna skates all the way around and back to the point. First shot, going right
away.
Oh, the rebound tapped home by Zanger, and the Marauders out early, 1-0. It was a shot from the point that was kicked aside and tapped into the net by Nicholas Zanger. And just 17 seconds in, the Marauders get on the board 1-0. How about that?
Good start for them. It's exactly what they needed out of the gate here. And we didn't mention Canisius under their new interim head coach Jason Bridge today. So
Here
this
come
is
the
his
Marauders
first
again.
day behind the bench.
Yeah, we'll touch on that a little bit later. I had a chance to talk to Coach Bridge for Canisius before the game, so we'll get into that as the game progresses. Now,
I'll be interested to see how they react as a team. Yep.
Ramarzik clears it out of the Marauder zone where it's grabbed back there by Steven Skinner for Canisius. He plays it up on the wall and it goes all the way down. This is going to come all the way back on an icing as Ramarzik will touch it up.
Well, the Crusaders won the last game between these two, 4-2 victory out at the Northtown Center at the end of January.
Yep. Not quite sure who's in goal for Canisius here. They got number 39, and that's not on the board, so we'll play that by ear. Now the draw is won by the Marauders, kept in. Perna again got lengths the half wall. Takes a shot there from Brendan Kaplowitz. Now Canisius clears the zone, and away they come. But there's Perna stepping in his check. Now, Canisius in over the zone with the shot. Matt Santora, but the save, Benjamin Higgins.
Some good early breakout speed by the Crusaders there.
Yeah, you know what? It looks like it's pretty fast surface, too. The puck seems to be moving pretty quickly. A little bigger surface for these guys to skate. Perna will take the draw, and he'll face off against Matt Santora for Canisius. Perna wins the draw, and he gets it back to Schmidt in the corner. He circles his net, plays it up, tries to get it to Perna, jumps off his stick and over Harlan Lavullo. Canisius plays it back there on the wall. Marauders on the forecheck. They keep it in. Wrister by Schmidt. Turned away. Now Harlan Lavullo shoves it to the corner. Perna gives chase back to Lavullo on front. Oh! Wrister just up over the net. The goalie may have gotten a stick on that as it got up into the netting. And the Marauders forcing pressure early on here. Well, you got a game. We're going to head over to the Joes. I'm going to be doing double duty today, but the Marauder Wrestlers are down at the All-Catholics, and they have 9 men in the finals, so we'll try and keep you up to date on that. And all 19 Marauders have qualified for the state Catholic tournament, so that's good news from out at St. Francis.
They will be playing at 4:30 this afternoon, Williamsville South.
So you can
be at Kenmore Avenue.
Yeah, after the hockey game here, you can go grab a sandwich and then tune back in to listen to more of me.
Or show up in person.
There you go.
We could use the $3.
Yeah. So a little scrum in the middle. The puck getting loose. Now Canisius clears it in. Donovan takes it for the Marauders behind the net. He'll play it up on the wall as he gets it over to Kaminsky. Kaminsky can't clear it out. Oh, there's a deflected shot to the corner. Now Mitchell plays it to the front, and it's grabbed there. Bradley Hurlin plays it out. Now Canisius deflects it all the way into their own zone, so both teams will change. There's a clearing pass through center ice. It's picked off by the Marauders. They're going to get a glove pass, so as Perna broke in.
Yeah, Pantello with a little hand pass there.
Well, it's good if you can get away with it.
Yeah.
But anytime that hand shows a forward motion, whether you're just knocking it down or anything, anytime that hand shows a forward motion, they're going to blow it dead. Face off to the left of Higgins. Zanger takes the draw and wins it. Gets it back to Pantello. It's on the wall. Now it's taken there by Crawford. Just fails to connect with Perna. He'll give chase on Kaplowitz. Kaplowitz turns it over in neutral zone. But now played back into the Marauder zone, where Ramarzak will go back and get it. He leaves it back there for his partner, Pantello. Gets it up to Perna on the wall. Perna circles back behind his net to Ramarzak. Ramarzak off the glass and clears the zone. Right there, it'll be taken by Joe Mancuso, the senior for Canisius. Now Kaplowitz clears it in. That's wide. And Ramarzak will grab it. Now Perna's got it. Oh, he had a chance to break out as Canisius was on the change, but he turned it over in his own zone. There's a little wrister that's blocked in front by Ramarzak, and here comes Perna. Perna's got Crawford with him, 2-on-2, but Crawford's going to head to the bench for a change. Perna to the center of the ice, a little dangle, but he lost control of the puck. He'll shove it in and head to the bench for a change. James Bassett in there to try and forecheck, but Canisius gets it out of the zone. It's taken there by Schmidt. He tries to get it over to Paul Lavillo, his defense partner. Taken away there by Ruggiero. He gets it up ahead to Connor McKenna. McKenna tries to get the edge. Oh! Ruggiero failed a quick whistle as Ruggiero was going to jam the net. That puck was loose, but the ref was on the other side. He couldn't see it, so we'll have a stoppage.
All started with Kaplowitz losing his skate there a little bit.
But good rush by Connor McKenna. He's just so strong. When he gets rolling, he is tough to stop.
Yep, good early action both ways. Both teams got their legs this morning.
Yep.
Early afternoon.
There's McKenna again behind the net. Ruggiero setting up out front, trying to get a pass from McKenna. McKenna loses the puck, but it's back to the point. Oh, it jumps over the stick of Paul Lavillo, who shoves it back in. The Marauds will have to tag back up here. Kaplowitz has got it on the wall. His clearing pass goes all the way down the ice. No icing as it went by Lavillo. They said he could have played it. So Lavillo's got it up on the wall to Ruggiero. Ruggiero fails to clear. It's kept in there now by number 13, Quinn Biter. He shoves it back behind the Marauder net. Lavillo plays it to Schmidt. Schmidt with a move and another move out of his zone. He's carrying the puck. He's got Ruggiero on his left. Schmidt, he's going to head all the way to the net on his own. Gets a shot, a good save there.
Great rush. They had 4 Marauders up that time.
Well, this one's you got to watch. So Canisius tries to break out, but good help defensively by the Marauder forwards. And now away comes Kaminsky. He'll clear it, and he takes a pretty good check there by Alex Joya. Now the Marauders clear it back in. We're just 5 minutes into this first period. The Marauders lead 1-0 on the strength of a goal from Nick Zanger at the 13-second mark. Perna's got it again at the faceoff dot. Plays it back to Kaminsky. He'll clear it all the way in behind the net. Harlan Lavillo tries to track it down. He can't. Cleared all the way down the ice. We'll be back on an icing. So I like the pressure of the Marauders. They're making the Canisius defenders really have to hurry their game, and we've seen a couple icings. They're just trying to clear the zone as they're feeling the pressure.
Seems like there's a little more ice space here than Northtown. I'm sure there's not, but it does look a little
quicker
bigger
pace
surface.
too. Yeah. Perna loses the draw there to Crimmin, but Marauders keep it in. There's a shot from the point by Donovan that just goes over the net. Kept in there by Perna. Now it's taken away finally by Canisius, and that's Joe Mancuso leading the rush. He'll shove it in and then give it a chase into the corner. He beats Donovan to the puck. Now it's taken away. Oh, the wraparound attempt. Good save there on Louis Oliveri by Ben Higgins.
And Munchauer right there for the rebound. Higgins able to close the door there.
Yeah, good wraparound attempt there.
And good positioning by the keeper.
Now the Marauders will change, as will Canisius. As number 20, Jackatia, comes out to take the draw for the Marauders. And he goes against Crimmin. Won by Crimmin, but it's cleared out of the zone. Now the Marauders give chase. That's Griffin Lavolo on the ice, along with Atia. Atia flips a backhander to the net that's turned away. There's a wraparound attempt by Hurlin, and that's got to be covered up. So good pressure from the fourth line of the Marauders here.
Yeah, Canisius a little sloppy in front of their own net.
Well, it looks like St. Joe's and the coaching staff has said if we get a chance to take a rush along the outside, use that speed. And so far, so good for the Marauders.
Yep, several point-blank opportunities.
Now the draw to the left of the goalie. It's won by Canisius back into the corner. It's played back there by Ryan Burns. He can't get it out. Now Atia ends up back with it, but he loses it, and now Canisius breaks out. Griffin Lavolo tries to come over, and it's shoved into the Marauder zone. Ramarzek will go and play it. Nice job taking the body and clearing it up to Hurlin. Nice play by Ramarzek there. Canisius clears it back in. They'll have to clear the zone and reset. Pontello's got it. Misses Ramarzek, but it goes all the way to Hurlin, who will clear it out of the zone where it's grabbed by Ryan Burns. He plays it over to his partner, Kaplowitz.
Almost a chance there.
Yep. Atia's got it. The Marauders looking to make a change here. Now Hurlin will jump off, and Perna will jump the rail. Played in on Higgins. Higgins is going to cover that up. A bouncing puck. He didn't want to take any chances there. As number 11, Jared Nicosia for Canisius, was cruising through the front of the net area. Cruising.
Yeah, cruising. Nice.
You got to have that.
Nice.
I got to save. I can't use my whole A game here with another game to do. You know, I got to make sure I hold some cliches back for the hoops game.
Well, I hope the Marauders cruise this afternoon because we've been doing anything but that.
Well, we'll talk a little bit about the end of the regular season coming up and the prospects during the playoffs. So there's an icing for the Marauders. The faceoff will come all the way back to the left of Higgins, where it'll be Pat Mitchell against Dominic Perna in the faceoff circle. Nice crowd turned out today. Thought we might see a little bigger crowd, but
I thought we did too. As well for a little Sunday afternoon action.
Well, last night we had the LaSallian, so a big night. There's a rebound that Mitchell couldn't control, and away comes Perna. 3-on-2 for the Marauders. Perna up the right side, trying to get around the net. Throws it out to the front. It's blocked there. Now it's grabbed by Crawford. Crawford's got it. Face-off circle. Tries to get the one-timer to Perna, but Pullman just gets his stick in to deflect the pass, and now it comes back into the Marauder zone. Lavolo will clear it out. And now back to Lavolo. He'll plays it over to Schmidt. Schmidt makes a move, loses control.
Offside.
That's going to be an offside.
Yep.
They got it. Boy, that was close, but Alex Joya was looking to turn the corner. A little bit of a sloppy shift there for the Marauders.
I was going to just say the Marauders have been pretty solid in the defensive end so far, which has been their bugaboo throughout the season.
Yeah, since Paul Lavolo's come back from injury, he's
solid, much more solid.
Nice stabilizing factor. He's a good stay-at-home guy. Now the Marauders clear it all the way in. Ruggiero gives chase. Can't be stopped and kept in by Kaminsky as Donovan will go back after it. Donovan plays it to himself on the wall but loses it. It's taken away there, but taken away again by Ruggiero as they break out again. 3-on-2 if Donovan chooses to join the rush. Here's Ruggiero to the outside. He takes a hip check there from Joe Mancuso. Good move by Mancuso. Knocks Ruggiero, big body, off the puck. Now Ruggiero fighting in the corner again. McKenna's got it. McKenna's tough to take off that puck, boy. He's so strong. Played back to the point where it's shoved in front. A deflection by Ruggiero, just wide off of the shot from Pontello. Now Donovan at the right point. He fires that one wide. So the Marauder D doing a good job of getting involved offensively here. So there's a little train wreck at the blue line by the Canisius bench. Everyone's got to regroup there. Taken there by Pullman for Canisius. Plays it up on the wall and out of the zone. Now Ramarzek's got it. He'll flip it all the way back in. The Marauders will make a change. Harlan Lavolo in the forecheck. He and Perna logging a lot of ice time out here. They'll join number 17, Connor Shearer. So double shifts for Perna and for Harlan Lavolo. Yep. Here's Perna chasing. Puck is not cleared. Ramarzek clears it back in. So far, pretty steady for Ramarzek, the sophomore defenseman. He's had a good, strong first period. Lavolo's got it back to Pontello, the wrister. We're going to have a penalty, though, I think.
Behind the play.
Yep, we're going to have a high stick. And it looks like it's going to be Connor Shearer who's going to get the box.
Yep, 2 minutes for a minute and a half for high sticking. 5:54 to go in period one. Marauders in front 1-0. They've had the advantage in the play here so far.
Well, let's see what happens on this power play. As Perna, who's usually out there, will have to take a breather. He's just on the shift. Crawford will take the draw. He wins it. Now it sits in the faceoff dot. It slides to Higgins. He'll cover up, and Paul Lavillo sends number 12, Zach Grace, for Canisius, just out of the way of Higgins. So it's Bassett and Crawford, the forwards. Lavillo and Schmidt back to kill this penalty for the Marauders. Canisius plays it in behind the net. That's Alex Joya. He's looking for help. Gets it back to the point now to Mancuso. Mancuso works around, tries to get a shot. That's deflected by Crawford. Lavillo's got it. Plays it around to Schmidt. Schmidt's going to have a little time to clear the zone, and that's what he does. Oh, it's kept in, though. Kept in by Steven Skinner. Great job there by Skinner. The deflection goes wide of the Marauder net. Mancuso plays it in behind the net now, where Zach Grace has got it. He tries to come out front. Oh, a rolling puck steered away by Higgins. Oh, and there's a big hit. Bassett and Skinner collide, and there's a shot and a score by Pat Mitchell of Canisius. That was a wicked slapper from the top of the slot range. Went over the glove side. I don't know if Higgins saw it late.
Oh, maybe, but what a shot.
Yeah.
You know, and it all started by the inability of Schmidt to clear that puck.
Well, Skinner did a great job keeping it in, and then he took out his check. Bassett kept it in. Mitchell came across the slot area and just let one fly and has tied this one up with 5.5 minutes left in the first period. We're all square at 1-1, so the power play goal for Canisius. A tee out between Griffin Lavolo, all these Lavolos, I have trouble, and Bradley Hurlin. Puck's cleared in behind the net. Higgins misses it. Thrown out front. Oh, nice job by Ramarzik to clear that puck.
See how the Marauders react to that goal now.
Yeah, Canisius trying to force the pressure here, and they're going to just dump it right back in. Played there on the wall, given away by Hurlin. Now Hurlin tries to get it back as he fights with Pullman on the wall. Finally cleared out of the zone. Griffin Laveau misplays the clearing pass, and it goes all the way back to Quinn Biter, who turns it around and sends it into the Marauder zone. Canisius will change. Here's Pontella. He's going to try and carry it out of his zone. Working 1-on-4, trying to get to the net. And gives it up, and now it's cleared all the way back into the Marauder zone where Kaminsky will get it. Perna sent back to cover up for Pontello there on his rush. Now we're going to get another high stick call. Maybe just on the puck, though.
Yep,
and it'll come back.
On the other end, yep.
Now you got Pontello carries that puck all the way and then puts the Marauders in a bit of a disadvantage defensively, so you got to be careful of that. But Perna, who had jumped the wall, saw that and decided to stay back and help out defensively. Crawford to take the draw for the Marauders. He wins it. Now it's shoved into the corner there. Zanger couldn't get it, but back to the point. There's a shot. Kaminsky's wrister is grabbed there and held for a face-off. Inside of 4 minutes left in the first period. Canisius will make a change with their D pairing as Quinn Biter and Steven Skinner jump the wall. There's a pass, glove pass, but Canisius plays it. Now they break out of the zone, and it's kept in there by the Marauders. Here's Perna. He comes up with the puck again. Works on the half wall, trying to look for somebody. He's just skating around in circles now. Gets it back behind the net to Crawford. Now Perna's got it. He tries to circle out in front. He's thwarted there by Skinner, and it'll be cleared down the ice off of Donovan's stick, so no icing. Kaminsky will give chase. And on the forecheck, Louis Oliveri for Canisius. Played up to Perna. Perna's got a little room, makes a move. Now the Marauders have a 3-on-2. Great move by Perna. Perna with the wrister. That's right on the rebound. And a save. Good job by the Marauders there, but even better by the Canisius goaltenders.
Yeah,
He's able to
doing
thwart
a good
that.
job.
Yep.
Driving to the net for that rebound.
Here's Crawford again as he's behind the Canisius net, but he's at the end of his shift. He's got to get off the ice. But here comes Canisius away. Zach Grace flips it over to Mancuso. Oh, what a shot by Mancuso.
Another great shot over the left shoulder of Higgins. Not much you could do there.
No, that was a beauty. It just hit the bottom of the crossbar and went in behind Higgins to give Canisius a 2-1 lead.
Exact same location as goal one.
You know, we mentioned it. I was mentioning Crawford on that rush. He needed to get off the ice. That shift, that line had been on for a while, and Canisius, with the fresher legs on that shift, were able to get there. And a great shot by Mancuso gives Canisius the 2-1 lead.
And those shots were lightning fast. Higgins didn't even get a chance to move his glove.
Nope.
On either one of them.
Now the draw, Bassett loses. Canisius got it. Kaplowitz plays it up ahead. Now Paul Lavillo can't clear it. It's into the Canisius or into the St. Joe's zone. Mitchell clears it to the front and then takes a shot. Paul Lavillo clears Mancuso out of there. Little rough stuff here. Canisius and St. Joe, they'll both get penalties here. Lavillo's going to get 2 for roughing, and I think 2 for roughing as well for Brendan Dallas for Canisius. Both guys there as Lavillo cleared his man out. That's going to be a rough and a charge, actually.
Nice thing about high school hockey, no nonsense, you know.
No, just throw them in the box and
two shoves, boom, get in.
2 Catholic schools, they go repent their sins, and
there we go.
So Bassett to take the draw for the Marauders. One by Canisius. Munchauer plays it back, and there's another shot. Now we got a whistle. Puck came out over the blue line, so the offside. Same too as it'll be Crimmin against Bassett again on the draw. Coincidental Miners have it a 5-on-5. Now Canisius clears it in behind the net. Higgins will leave it there for Schmidt. Schmidt under heavy pressure there, and Canisius forces the turnover. So now it's Munchauer on the half wall. Looks in front. Can't connect with number 19, Elliot Crimmin. He throws it back to the point where it jumps Kaplowitz's stick. Now it's played back in, and the deflection right on Higgins. Struggled with that one there, boy. He's got to be careful. Actually had to cover it up with his waffle hand.
Well, the Crusader speed starting to slowly take over here.
Well, a little more sloppy for the Marauders here.
Well, we got another penalty.
We do. Yeah. That's going to be Connor McKenna heading to the box for holding.
I gave a little T. I wonder if that's misconduct or
could be
sportsmanlike.
Could be. Well, the referee is giving Coach Crozier an explanation, but nonetheless, 2.5 left in the first period. Canisius will head to the power play. They are 1 for 1 on the power play. Mancuso with the slap shot for the goal, Mitchell, and he'll take the draw here. Mitchell against Perna. Marauders have too many men out there as they are on the short-handed here. So it's Perna and Zanger, Donovan and Pontello at the D to kill this penalty. Mitchell's got the puck, plays it back to Munchauer. To Skinner, rather.
Can that go down 3-1 here, Paul?
No, here's Pat Grace. He circles back. There's Skinner at the point. Mitchell now gets it over to Mancuso. Mancuso to Mitchell. Mitchell throws it behind, tries to get it back, and that puck is blocked back there by Ramarzak.
Need a good clear. We need a clear here.
2-on-1 here. Here comes Perna. Perna's got Zanger with him. Perna with a dangle move. He gets to the net. But he's taken down. We'll see.
Over here.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, and there could be another one. Leave it go, son.
Yep, let it go is right.
This could be a big,
be 3 Crusader penalties here. Very possible.
Wow, Perna with a great move. A toe drag, got to the front, got taken down from behind, went sprawling into the net. The puck went in the net, but after the net was moved. So let's sort this out with the penalties.
Because there was a penalty behind the play.
We'll see if they get the extra roughing. All right, first going in is Mitchell. Mitchell's going in. So is Skinner. So we could be 4-on-3 hockey here. So 2 Marauders in the box, 3 Crusaders in the box. And it's like the old, it's like one of those old movies. There's no vacancy left at this hotel.
Yeah, the Bates Hotel.
Yeah. Well, the referees are sorting this out. We'll try and get the announcement from the in-game announcer. But it does look like the Marauders will head to the power play, 4-on-3, with about a minute and a half left here in the period. So this could be just what the Marauders need to swing the tide here a little bit, as Canisius has carried the better of the play here in the last 5 to 7 minutes. So the Canisius student section getting a little restless, trying to get the referees here to make a decision. The refs are talking to the captains or representatives from each team to try and sort this out. It's Quinn Biter for Canisius and James Bassett for the Marauders, listening to what the referees have to say. Now it's put on the board a minute and a half for Mitchell and a minute and a half for Skinner. So it appears the Marauders will have a 4-on-3, and in 53 seconds they'll have a 5-on-3 for a little over a half a minute. So a great opportunity coming up for the Marauders here, especially if they can pump one in here in this first minute.
Why do we have 3 in the box, though? That's the part I don't get here.
Oh, I'm not sure. I didn't see that. Well, maybe it was the retaliation to the shot from Skinner. Yeah. Well,
Skinner maybe got 2.
Could be. Maybe that additional one you saw behind the play.
Yeah.
Well, there's 4 Marauders on the ice.
And there'll be 3 Crusaders, you would think here.
Yeah, it's going to be Zanger and Perna, Crawford and Schmidt for Canisius. As we'll wait to see how they sort this one out. Referee's still back at the scores table now. Yeah, you might be right on Skinner, Mark, because they're going to send another Canisius guy to the box, which would indicate that Skinner did receive 2, or one of the guys received 2 penalties. But it does look like it'll be 4-on-3 hockey if we get back to it here soon. They must not know my schedule of having another game to do. Yeah. Or more importantly, your schedule.
All right, well, I'm
you got to
I'm going. I
could always skip it. You got to go.
It's 2:45, I'm leaving. 20-3. So it'll be 4-on-3.
Yep. So the 4 for the Marauders, and for Canisius, it's going to be Joya, Biter, and Burns. So 4-on-3 action here. So we know we had the tripping. We know we had a roughing. We probably had another roughing behind the play.
I think they're simultaneous roughings.
So 4-on-3, and the Marauders win the draw. Schmidt skates it in, and he'll set up. Gets it back to Perna at the point. Perna and Crawford. Now Schmidt takes his point spot. He's at the high slot. Gets it to Perna on the wing. Good pass to Crawford just behind him. There's a shot by Schmidt that's tipped by Zanger just up over the net into the mesh. And that'll be a face-off that comes outside the blue line. Good shot by Schmidt there. And Zanger able to get a stick on it.
Critical power play here.
Oh, yeah. You got to get something here. Try and turn the tide. Schmidt gets the draw that's won by Zanger. Now he carries it into the zone. Canisius gives him no choice, so he'll head behind the net. Pressuring him there. Schmidt does a nice job. Figuring if he could get a few feet, separation, he'd be free. Now Perna's got it on the wall. Comes out to the middle, gets it back to Crawford. Over to Schmidt with the one-timer. There's a rebound by Zanger, and that's right into the breadbasket of the Canisius goalie. As 9 seconds remain on the Marauder penalty, so they'll head to a 5-on-3 in 9 seconds, and there will be 37 seconds left in the 5-on-3. But the face-off to the right of the goalie. Zanger and Perna stay out there. Crawford and Schmidt as well. Perna gets the draw. Can't get around the corner, so he'll pull back.
Here. Now it's going to go Crawford, to 5-on-3.
High slot. Crawford's shot just tipped wide. Zanger's got it. Ruggiero jumps the wall. He'll set up shop right in front. The big body. Try and get something to Ruggiero to tip in here. Schmidt with a wrister. That's tipped just wide by Perna. Now Crawford's got it.
In front of the net.
Perna is all over the ice. There's another shot. Oh, Ruggiero fails to tap the rebound home. But he gets possession of the puck. Tries to get it to Perna. Can't do it. And now it's going to be cleared, but not out. And finally cleared into the Canisius bench area, so the faceoff will stay in the Canisius zone. 7 seconds left in the double minors for Canisius, and 41 in the first period.
Couple good chances, just not able to convert.
Yeah. Boy, this Perno logs a lot of ice time, I'll tell you. He is some kind of bulldog out there. It's going to be Bassett and McKenna. Ruggiero, Schmidt still out there on D with Donovan. Canisius wins the draw and clears it, so a great penalty kill for Canisius. Here's Donovan, and he's under pressure there and gives up the puck to Alex Joya, but he's got no help. Now Schmidt's got it. He carries it out of his own zone. 3-on-2 for the Marauders. He's got Ruggiero on his right. Wrister by Schmidt turned away. Rebound grab by McKenna. Kind of back to the point to Donovan. There's a shot that's just steered away. Schmidt's got it now. Marauders had a break there. Canisius didn't send their fifth man onto the ice for quite a while, so they ended up with another 10 or 15 seconds, actually, on the power play. Oh, and there's a big hit by Donovan as he runs over Elliot Crimmin.
And that's going to do it, Paul. Period 1 comes to a close on that hit.
Very active period.
Little chippy on both sides.
Oh, yeah.
And some good goaltending by the Canisius keeper. Keeps them in the lead at 2-1.
Well, Mark, we're talking about it. We're going to be over. I'll be over doing your game here in a couple of hours. And tough outing yesterday down in Rochester is the powerful Aquinas Little Irish, as you guys have been playing without your leading scorer, Justin Jones, for a little bit. So what were the prospects here heading down the stretch as you get set for the playoff run?
Well, we got a week to figure it out, Paul, and it's all I can tell you. We won't have Justin Jones back, so we're going to have to find ways to score some points. That's really been our problem, and scoring 40 the other night and 31 yesterday. It's and that's just turning into points for the other team off of rebounds and turnovers. So we got to find an answer. We'll keep trying. We got games Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so next Sunday.
Well,
we got a lot going.
I'll tell you, and watching it, kind of that 30,000-foot overhead view is, there's been some certainly a little improvement in some of the guard play. I really like what Naz, your freshman guard, has done over the past 2 or 3 weeks. He's kind of a fearless guy out there. He's going to make some mistakes as a young guy, but I like the growth that he's had over the last few weeks.
Yeah, he's made some really good progress for a ninth grader, and he had some good moments yesterday as well. So
well, when you guys get rolling well, it's your wing guys. You're going to need some increased scoring from I'll call them the Scaglione and Morelli duo, because they kind of in and out for each other. Not often on the floor together, but those guys who have the ability to slash and get to the hoop, they've got to do that. And then you've got a guy like Colleen who just gives you every ounce of energy and can kind of get some of those garbage buckets. But right now it just seems, a little trouble rebounding. I think that's fair to say. And you're not kind of getting those easy putback buckets. No,
we're fighting to get everything. But, yeah, we need contributions from, Scaglione and Morelli. And they've been up and down, and it's right now everybody's kind of down. So Adams struggled the last couple of games, but he'll find it. Phil Wells played pretty well yesterday, got some good moments. Ed Tabone's getting a lot of time now. Our 6'5" junior.
Yeah, I thought in the Nichols game he was probably your best player. And he played some big bodies. He played them well. He does give you some good hands on the glass. He's got some nice touch. He's not afraid. He does get himself in position. He'll square up, and he can knock down that 10, 12-foot jumper. So maybe you can get him involved, and hopefully good things ahead as the winter seasons are starting to wrap up. Of course, these two teams we're watching right now will face off again in 10 days from now at the Niagara Dwyer Arena. An 8:30 start. We'll bring that to you live. And, of course, we mentioned the wrestling team is down at their All Catholics today. All 19 wrestlers have qualified for states. There are 9 finalists at the different weight classes.
Yeah, I'm looking for some Twitter stuff, but I haven't seen any updates from Twitter yet.
Well, they're led by Richie Jones and Derek Penman. So now it'll be Bassett in the face-off circle, and he'll go against Elliot Crimmin. Bassett wins the draw. Interesting to note here, and I don't know why I note this, but Perna has switched sticks. And I can tell because he used to have that fluorescent orange one as the Canisius net comes off its posts. As Perna again was dancing around the net. He just has a knack to have that puck on his stick.
And nobody in the penalty box either.
It's a rare. Well, no, stop. There is.
There's still one left.
He's sitting out of 10. Got confirmation through hand signals that was a 10.
That was okay. 10.
That's why the extra guy went into the box.
Okay.
So the face-off comes out. I'm not sure that face-off should have come out over. That was a Canisius guy who knocked the net off. Puck cleared in to the right of the goaltender. It'll be played back there by Quinn Biter. Over on the boards. Canisius can't get it out as Perna keeps it in again. Now finally Canisius breaks out. The puck's played, missed by Kaminsky as he fights along the wall there with Munchauer. Munchauer comes away with it. He's behind the Marauder net, circles there. Donovan takes him over. He'll throw it back to the point to Sharman. Sharman gives it away. Now the Marauders got it. Donovan tries to play it up on the wall to Perna. Can't get it. Now it's played behind the Marauder net. Kaminsky's got it. Kaminsky will look to clear it out of the zone. He does, but that
icing, yep.
It won't get there, though.
Not going to get there, yep.
Taken away by Canisius. They look to try and catch the Marauders changing. There's a long pass for Zach Grace, but Grace couldn't handle it, and it just floats in behind the Marauder net. Now there's a fight for it. It's grabbed back there by Matt Santora. Tries to get it out front, but it's taken away by Connor McKenna.
Yeah, Grace parked right in front of the goal.
McKenna with a nice move. Plays it off the wall to himself. And again. So he tries to get it out to the front where Bassett was waiting, but the puck is stolen away there. Now Ruggiero takes out his check. Grace on the side, and now he takes a shot. He plays it back to McKenna. Throws it to the front. Nobody home for the Marauders. Canisius clears it out of the zone. This will not be far enough for icing. No. Played there by Ramarzak. Strong game so far for Ramarzak as he plays it up to McKenna. McKenna will just dump it in. It's taken away there by number 20, Joe Mancuso. Mancuso plays it up. Oh, great pass to Mitchell. Mitchell's got his man in the slot. He scores!
What a beautiful play.
Brendan Dallas for Canisius makes it 3-1 as the turnover was costly.
Some picture-perfect passing there.
Yep.
Ugh.
Great job by Mitchell on the great pass.
Yep, and Dallas coming in on the left side. This is a beautiful play by the Crusaders.
Yeah, it looked like Higgins had the angle, but the puck beat him on the glove side again.
Yep.
Maybe you wonder if that's Canisius' game plan here. That's all three goals to the glove side of the goaltender. Now the draw taken away there again. Here's Dallas. Another wrister, and that's a goal! That one gets through Higgins' feet, and we may see ourselves a change here.
Yeah,
we'll
in between the pads, and he thought he had it, and it just trickled past him. Yep,
so
might have
goals,
to make a change here.
2 goals in 10 seconds have the Marauders down 4-1. Oh boy!
Yep, tough call here for Crozier. You got to worry about Higgins now
mentally.
Yeah,
the first thing they're going to do is take a timeout, and that was a complete misplay by Higgins. Complete misplay by Higgins. As the senior leader, Peter Choper's in his ear. It's telling him, hey, shake it off. You got to get into this thing. That's some nice leadership by your senior goaltender. Coach Crozier's instructing his guys, and it looks like as he's walking around just kind of gesturing, talking about taking care of the zone, making sure that we're getting back, making sure that the passes are crisp. But a lot of turnovers here early in the second period have resulted in 2 quick goals for Canisius.
Yep, tall order now, Paul.
Well, it has been. I mean, St. Joe's came out flying.
Yep, they
absolutely flying. But Canisius, once they got into the speed of the game, has really taken over since about the 7-minute mark of the first period. Well, the timeout is up. The faceoff will be at center ice coming off of the Canisius goal. Brendan Dallas with 2 goals in 10 seconds. So the Marauders, and it's going to be Higgins remaining in the pipes for the Marauders.
Yep, let him see if he can battle his way through it.
Yep. So Connor Shearer out there with Perna. Perna wins the draw and just takes it all the way in, but he's taken down, and Canisius going to the box. You have to love watching this kid Perna play.
Yes, sir.
He is just a ball of energy, and he might have more heart than talent. He just keeps going and going and going. And he drew the penalty, so the Marauders with
Big
a
chance here, yep.
Huh?
Big chance here.
Yeah,
get a goal, get yourself back in.
You need something here.
Yep.
You absolutely. This will be a big boost to the team if they're able to pump something in here, as it'll be Bassett to take the draw. He's got Ruggiero and Perna. Back at the point, it's Paul Lavolo and John Schmidt.
They had some good opportunities in the last power play.
Good draw win by Bassett, or by Zanger, excuse me. Now Lavolo to Schmidt with the shot. Goalie made the save and jumped it out of play. Good shot by Schmidt. Boy, he can really lay the lumber on that thing. No changes here. Both teams remain with the same lineups. Pat Mitchell to take the draw against Zanger. This time Mitchell wins the draw back into the corner. Brendan Ryan trying to play it there. Perna's fighting him. Perna comes up with it again. Comes to the front. Oh! Tries to get it to Ruggiero. Ruggiero couldn't get a stick on it. And now it's played up ahead. Mitchell's got a step on Schmidt, but it's played into the corner. Mitchell takes down Schmidt. He's got that stick wrapped around him pretty good, but he's tying him up, killing some time. Schmidt comes away and gets it to Zanger. Zanger plays it off the wall to Ruggiero.
Oh, good hit there.
Yep. Ruggiero gives up the puck to Joya. Joya circles behind his own net. Now he gets it to Skinner, who clears it out of the zone. Half the penalty time up, just 40 seconds remaining in the man advantage. Marauders cleared all the way in, where it's grabbed by Ryan. He'll clear it all the way down. Kept in by Schmidt. Schmidt now at the point. He takes a shot. Oh, good save by the goaltender. It hits the leg. Ruggiero's got it. Goes to the corner. Now Perna's got it again. Fishes it out. He's on the half wall. Gets it back to Schmidt. Schmidt plays it over to Lavolo. Lavolo to Perna. Perna takes a shot there from Skinner. Gives up the puck, and it's cleared out of the zone by Joya. Higgins will play it back there. Doesn't clear it far enough. Canisius grabs it, throws it to the front. Here's another opportunity.
Oh.
Good save that time by Higgins on the great little wrister there from number 16, Louis Oliveri. Now it's played in behind, and the penalty time is up for Canisius. Here's Paul Lavolo, fails to clear it. There's a wrister that goes wide. Now it's grabbed in there by Pullman. Pullman behind the net, niftily taken away by Schmidt. Schmidt clears the zone.
And the Canisius speed causing some turnovers.
Ooh. Now it's played all the way back to the Marauder zone. Kaminsky's got it, turns it over. Mitchell's got it for Canisius, and there's an offside.
Ooh, I don't know.
Very close. I thought they got back.
Yeah, me too.
But they got Elliot Crimmin, who said he was just a half a stride over the blue line. So about 10 minutes left in the second period. Canisius, 4 unanswered goals. Now we got a penalty here. The Marauders are going to take a penalty. It's going to be number 18, James Bassett, slash on the face-off. Terrible, terrible penalty there for the Marauders. This could spell danger.
Yep, you need their guys to be disciplined. The task at hand is big enough. Now the parents,
parents aren't happy.
Kids play hockey. There you go.
Draws one by Canisius. Back to the point. Pullman with the shot. Saved by Higgins. He'll cover it up. Ooh.
Oh, boy. Come on, folks. It's a Sunday. It's the Lord's Day. Go easy.
Draw one by Canisius again. Here's Pullman at the point.
Here's
Pullman.
your friend Petey from Curry's.
Yeah. There's a wrister that goes over the Marauder net. The Marauder net that is askew. Nobody noticed it. Of course, who would notice something askew?
Yeah.
It shot at the point with
Brendan. Is that something you put meat on? A skewer?
It's a skewer.
Oh.
Which could be a skew. Mitchell to take the draw. Now the Marauders finally clear it out. Go all the way back into the corner. It's where Pullman will grab it for Canisius.
I don't know
Crawford and Shearer.
The guy who invented this press box, because you sit down, you can't only see half the ice.
Yeah. Probably 6'5" guys who do the announcing. Now it's played in behind the Marauder net. Crimmins got it, tries to flip it out front. Another penalty coming up to the Marauders. Oh, boy.
Yep.
Things go from bad to worse.
It's going to be on Pontello, I think.
Yep.
You got to touch the puck, fellas.
Well, they're trying to let a little time go. But this Pontello's going to head to the box here. Either a hold or a slash. We'll see what it is.
Boarding, roughing.
Yep.
It's one of those.
Shot to the head could be as well. So the Marauders now, 39 seconds, going to be 2 men down. It's going to be Perna, Schmidt, and Lavolo. Mitchell to take the draw for Canisius. The big gun's out. He's out there with Grace. Draws one by Perna, and he tries to clear it out. Can't do it. Now Mitchell's got it on the half wall. Plays it back to the point to Mancuso. Mancuso over, gets it back. Now gets it down low. Here's a pass out front. Oh, there's a wrister just over the net by Skinner. And Perna finally clears it out. Or they're going to say it hit somebody on the Canisius bench.
No,
okay.
I didn't think so. I thought it hit the glass. But we'll take it. With 9:30 to go in period 2.
18 seconds left in the first penalty, a minute 10 in the second. Mitchell and Crawford in the face-off circle. Mitchell wins the draw back to Skinner. Skinner gets it over to Grace, and Canisius sets up inside the Canisius zone. Here's Mancuso over to Skinner. Skinner down low, tries to get it to Mitchell. Mitchell has trouble getting it, but now gets it back. Mancuso at the point. First penalty up for the Marauders. As Bassett comes right on to help with the penalty kill. Back to the point to Mancuso. Wrister to the front, hits a leg, nothing. Now Skinner. Skinner throws a little wrister. And it just gets tipped right into the breadbasket of Higgins. And the Marauders with a much-needed face-off here so they can get some fresh troops out there. Ramarzak will jump the wall for the Marauders.
The Joya Grace line are very good.
Yeah, they are. Well, Mancuso does a nice job, and Skinner, of running the point on the power play. But right now it's going to be Kaplowitz and Dallas at the point. Kaplowitz keeps it in. Played down below. Crimmins got it there. He's given a rough ride by Schmidt, who knocks him down to the ice.
Could have been a penalty
Sure
there.
could have. Sure could have. Now it's played out in front. Comes back to the point. There's a shot by Kaplowitz. A rebound. Oh, what a great save by Higgins. Now, there's a takedown and trip that was not called. Marauders 9 seconds from killing this two-man power play. Now Crimmins got it to the left of Higgins. Gets it back to Dallas. Now the shot by Kaplowitz hits a leg out in front. If they look, get it up. Got a breakaway here for the Marauders. All alone, and shot. He scores! Connor Shearer just out of the penalty box. Gets behind the defense. And what a lift for the Marauders as they kill off the two-man penalty. And Shearer was waiting, saying, get me the puck.
And I didn't think they were going to see him at
No,
first.
Zanger didn't have his head up.
Nope. A big emotional lift there.
Huge lift.
Higgins made the big save on Santora right down at the doorstep there. And the Marauders are able to turn it quickly, get it up the ice, and get one in.
Yeah.
It's a heck of a save by Santora, or by Higgins on Santora.
Oh, absolutely.
Parked right at his doorstep.
Yeah, but that is much needed for the Marauders there.
Yep.
Now back at full strength. Canisius wins the draw. Donovan picks it up, though, in his own zone, clears it out. Tries to get it to Shearer, but it goes back to Mancuso. Mancuso clears it right in on Higgins. I don't think he knows where it is, but he's got it covered up. Little shaky there.
Yeah. Yep.
Now to face off to the right of Higgins. Perna and Mitchell in the dot. Perna wins it back to Donovan. He can't clear it out. Gets it up to Shearer, though. Now Shearer clears the zone. Now he'll dump it in, and Perna will give chase. Perna working against Mancuso. He takes him out. Great job by Perna. Thrown out in front. Oh, the shot failed. But Perna takes it back again. It's amazing. He just gets the puck on his stick all the time. There's a wrister by Donovan. The rebound.
Hit the post.
Just off the post. Perna fired it off the pipe.
Wow, the Marauders with some new energy now.
Well, it's amazing what your leader can give you, too, as Perna's all over the place. Now it's Lavullo, Harlan Lavullo. They're going to wave off icing there. Is now Pullman goes back to get it. He sidesteps Shearer, clears the zone. Lavullo finishes his check. Marauders tag up. Puck is played back there up to Pullman. Pullman gets it up to Mitchell at the blue line, but he can't handle the pass. Donovan goes back to get it. He'll play it around. He takes a shot, but gives it to Ramarzak. Ramarzak plays it up. Bassett can't handle the pass. Now Skinner's got it. Second man in is McKenna. He steals the puck and lugs it behind the net. He comes out, circling around, throws it behind to Ruggiero. He can't handle the pass. Now Ramarzak pinches from his point spot. There's Bassett with the shot right on. Turned away and cleared all the way down the ice. This will go all the way down for an icing.
Yep.
And the Marauders in the last couple of minutes have finally stepped their game up and have shown some aggressiveness here as they're getting some shots to the net and giving the Crusaders a lot to think about here. If they can bang one in here before the end of this period, put them in pretty good stead heading to the third. 4-2.
Hey, you know, Paul, funny thing, you work hard, good things happen.
That's right. Well, Canisius leads 4-2.
Doesn't matter what sport you're in.
Yeah, 6.5 minutes left in the second period. Now Grace comes away for Canisius, and he'll clear it into the corner. Pontello will get it there. He plays it around the wall, tries to get it to Shearer, but Grace steps in the middle of that pass. Now it finally pops out. Bassett's got it, plays it up to Ruggiero, gives it back to Bassett. Bassett now gains the Canisius blue line. He'll throw it in behind the net, and McKenna will start going to work on the forecheck. He's got Grace there, strips Grace of the puck. Now Ruggiero's got it somewhere. There it is. Fell out of his jersey as he's working along the wall, and Canisius takes it away. That's Grace. He gets it up, plays it up to Kurt Villani. Villani's got it. Grace heads to the net for Canisius. Oh, good play by Ramarzak, sliding in front of that clearing pass.
Huge play as Grace was parked right in front all by himself.
Yeah. Let's say it again. Ramarzak's had a strong game here this afternoon as McKenna comes away with it.
Penalty back here.
Yep. And it's going to go to the Marauders.
Yeah,
Pontello's going to go. I thought that was going to go to Canisius.
Yep.
Played out in front. Finally, McKenna touches it.
Pontello
and
not
Pontello
happy
clears it. He might
all.
get himself some extra time for that.
Yep. Get it for a holding is going to be the penalty.
So Pontello heads to the box again with 5 minutes and 25 seconds left in the second period. Canisius will head back to the power play.
I didn't see the hold, you. It was behind the play a little bit.
That was a takedown.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I had just caught it out of the corner of my eye, and Pontello just wrapped him up and took him down. Nothing fancy about that. Mitchell in the faceoff dot. He'll go against Zanger. Mitchell wins the draw. Now it's back to Mancuso. Mancuso gets it across to Kaplowitz. Kaplowitz loses control, can only clear it down low, where Lavullo takes a shot. Now Perna plays it all the way around the boards. Can't clear it. Mancuso keeps it into Grace. Grace plays it in behind. It's Joya who gets it back to Grace. Now Schmidt tries to clear, fails to do so. Crawford's now got an opportunity. He can't get it. Now Schmidt gets it out of the zone. Kaplowitz will go get it for Canisius. Plays it over to Mancuso. Now Mancuso gets it to Mitchell. And there's an offside. Took himself offsides.
Yep, good call there.
So the Marauders here, we've gotten some energy back, are now trying to kill off the last 55 seconds of this Canisius power play.
Yeah, this is a big kill here.
Yeah, you don't want to lose that momentum.
No, right.
Gained.
Yep. If you want to have any shot at this thing, you got to keep within 2.
Draw is won there by Shearer, but now it's taken away by Canisius. Here's Pullman as he gains the St. Joe's line. He's rubbed out of the play by Schmidt. Puck goes into the corner, played back to the point, where it's grabbed there by Oliveri. He plays it across now to Skinner. Skinner gets it down to Crimmin. Crimmin on the half wall, plays it down below. Circling out in front. Here's Crimmin, and he scores.
Yeah,
Crimmin with the backhander. They had Higgins down, and Crimmin had him at his mercy.
Nobody was able to get to that rebound and get Crimmin out of the way. And he was able to flip it up over the shoulder of Higgins, who was down.
Yeah, once that goalie gets down, it's tough to get back up and in position. He was just at the mercy of the Canisius forward.
Yeah, no defender there to clear. So a tough break there. Makes it 5-2 now. See what kind of answer. They got to generate a little something.
Atia to take the draw against Crimmin. They both get waived. Now Hurlin will jump in as well as Oliveri for Canisius. Crimmin adjusting the headgear. Draws one by Hurlin. Now Griffin Lavullo tries to clear the zone. It's going to be an offside on Canisius. So Santora and Oliveri get the assist on the Crimmin goal. Time of the goal, 10 minutes, 23 seconds. Canisius leads 5-2. Well, the Marauders certainly have to get the next goal. There's no doubt about that. And here comes Atia, gains the zone, throws it to the front of the net. Oh, just wide there. Given chase by Hurlin. Hurlin loses the puck. Crimmin clears it all the way around to the far corner. Donovan keeps it in. Now it comes back to Kaplowitz, who can't clear the zone. Now it's taken away, and there's a hit by Kaminsky. But Crimmin comes away 2-on-1. He's got Oliveri with him. Crimmin decides to take the shot, and Higgins covers up. Canisius looking for a penalty on Hurlin there as he took down his check heading to the front of the net, but there will be no such call. No such call.
And rightfully so. No such call.
Mm-hmm.
Still 3:44 here. Long second period.
Yeah, we might have to say goodbye to you at the intermission.
Maybe.
Now Zanger gets waived. So does Mitchell. Draw one by Canisius. There's a shot way wide. Comes all the way around to the other corner. Mancuso keeps it in, plays it behind the net. Now Mitchell's got it. Mitchell gives a little tap ahead there to Dallas. Now gets it back to Mitchell. Pontello will give him chase. Back to the point to Mancuso. Plays it up, and it's taken away there by Pontello and cleared all the way down. They'll go right on goal, so there will be no icing. Canisius tries to clear the zone, but it's kept in by Zanger. Now Zanger's got it again in the corner. Plays it around to Perna behind the net. Here's Perna circling around. He tries to play it over to Pontello, and the puck comes out over the blue line. Romarzek will just clear it back in. The Marauders will have to touch up. Now it comes all the way back to Romarzek, who plays it to Pontello. Pontello gives it away at center ice, but the Marauders take it back again. Here's Crawford. Plays it around to Romarzek. Inside of 3 minutes left in the second period. Now Perna's got it on the wall. He can't get it out of the zone. Zanger goes to try and help out. Now we got something. We got a whistle. They're going to get a double penalty here. It's number 8, Lucas Hurt for Canisius. He'll head off, and Perna will join him. Separate boxes, but both going to sit out a little
double
time.
Roughing.
Well, I think the referees have seen the temperature of this game going up, and they're trying to keep control.
Good officiating.
5-on-5 hockey with the Coincidental Miners. Crimmin to take the draw against Bassett. He wins it back to the point to Skinner. Wrister there by number 13. Quinn Biter doesn't get through, but it's grabbed on the side by Munchauer to Crimmin. Attempt to clear is failed by the Marauders. Now Munchauer's got it behind the net. Paul Lavullo works on him. Oliveri tries to help, and away comes Bassett. Bassett with some good speed through the neutral zone. The Marauders gain the Canisius line.
And that's about it.
Clearing pass kept in by Lavullo with the wrister. He can't get through as a sliding Joya knocks that down. Oliveri. There's a shot at the edge of the net. McKenna tries to push it in, and there's a scrum again in front of the net. Ruggiero takes a stick to the mask.
They're
going to send Ruggiero off as well. That's awful there. Wow. He took a stick in the face, didn't retaliate, but he's the one getting to the box along with the Canisius forward.
Yep.
Boy, I don't know about that one. It certainly looked like that was a one-sided shot there.
Skinner in the box again. He's had some time in there.
Well, I think he's got a 3-day stay reserved over there. Referees again talking to the captains. It's Biter and
enough
Lavullo.
is enough, fellas.
Guys, listen, we'll keep blowing the whistle and keep putting guys away for all time if you want. So it's 2 guys each in the box. We're a 5-on-5 as Bassett will take the draw for the Marauders. Loses it theirs. It's won by Matt Santora. Now Canisius clears it all the way out. Marauders shove it right back in. Oh, Harlan Lavullo just fails to connect with that pass. Now Canisius will clear the zone. Schmidt's got it. Schmidt plays it off the glass to Shearer. Now Bassett gives chase. He's got the edge. He's got a man out in front. Nice play there by Kaplowitz, who slid to block that pass.
Yeah.
Kept in at the point by Paul Lavullo. Now it's finally cleared out, and Lavullo will shove it right back in.
Yeah, Harlan Lavullo right in the slot. And just wasn't able to get it to him.
Now Harlan Lavullo steals it on the side, and it's taken away there by Santora, who tries to clear it. Can't do it. Paul Lavullo will clear it back in. His brother Harlan's got it behind the net. He tries to work there, and it's taken away. Oh, Shearer throws it out front. Nobody home.
Penalty
but Shearer
here
gets it back. We'll see who's getting this one
Marauders, now. I think, yep. I think it might have been Harlan on a trip.
We shall see. It is.
Oh, not Harlan. No.
Yeah, Harlan.
Oh, yeah, it is Harlan. Yeah,
yep.
Okay, yep.
So the Marauders will go on the penalty kill again. Penalties, penalties, penalties. A lot of them piling up here this afternoon. 5-2, the Crusaders leave. Minute and a half left in the third period. Marauders will have to kill the penalty off for the rest of this period. Might be a couple-second difference. Trouble seeing that scoreboard without a pennants. Canisius wins the draw. Back to the point to Pullman. Pullman gets it over to Zach Grace. Zach Grace with a wrister. And Higgins is there to cover it up. 52 seconds left in the second period.
Right between the pads. He's got it.
Face-off now won by the Marauders. Cleared all the way around the boards. Kept in there by Mancuso. Now Grace has got it back to Santora. Santora sends it back to Pullman. Pullman back for Santora. Santora on his off wing. Now it's behind. Grace tries to go to the short edge. Can't get anything done there. Now the Marauders take it away. Pass looking for Justin Crawford. Couldn't connect. Now the Marauders got it. 22 seconds left in the period. Crawford clears it behind the net. And Zanger will give chase, but Canisius breaks out. Here's Grace. Grace gets it up to Joya. Joya clears it to the front to Crimmin, but it's taken away there by Schmidt. But Crimmin gets it back. Now there's a shot by Mancuso. Wicked shot right over the top of the net. Now Kaplowitz has got it. There's a shot. The deflection goes wide just as the horn goes. So we are at the end of 2. The Canisius Crusaders lead 2-0. Folks are going to
5-2. No,
5-2. I don't know what I'm
Wish
thinking.
it was only 2-0.
Yeah, that's right. So they're going to clean the ice. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for third period action. Welcome back, folks. 5-2, Canisius leads as we head to the third period. Mark Simon has left us to go head over to coach his game. So I'll be bringing us home here. Face-off is won by Canisius, played into the Marauder zone. There's a puck out in front. Failed to connect there for Canisius, number 7, George Munchauer. Excuse me. Here comes Crimmin for Canisius. Plays it in behind the Marauder net. Lavullo will give chase. Now Schmidt's got it. Marauders really need to pump one in here early to start this period. Schmidt tries to carry, loses the puck. Now Zanger's got it. He's almost stripped there. Finally is stripped. Too much stick handling for the Marauders. They got to move the puck here. Kaminsky's got it for the Marauders. Plays it up off the glass, out of the zone. Perna's got it. Now he gives chase on Pullman. Pullman clears it up on the wall to Dallas. Back to Dallas. Now it's stolen away by Perna. Oh, he takes a big shot there. And he's down. Perna's very slow to get up here. And he's trying to make his way to the bench. And he's taking a long time to get there. So they're going to check him out. He's been their best player all day. You can ill afford to lose Perna, not just for today, but for the long run. It's just taken away by Canisius. That's Joy into the St. Joe's zone. He's ridden out there by Kaminsky. Played up on the wall. McKenna's got it. Now McKenna gives it away. Mitchell takes it away from him. He skates over the blue line. He'll have to reset. Comes back in. Slap shot. Hits Kaminsky and goes into the corner. Mitchell gives chase again. Kaminsky takes him out of the play there. Puck ends up below him. Now it's finally cleared to the blue line, but not out. Now it's taken away by Zanger. Zanger flips it over the glass into the crowd. Right into the St. Joe's parents section. So uppers, we're going to have to bounce out of here shortly and get over to St. Joe's to do the basketball. We got an hour and a half. We'll be moving. We need a quick third period, buddy. That's right. Well, it's so icy out, we can probably just slide down that ramp. So now it's played. Ramarzek plays it off the wall out of the zone. Canisius takes it over, clears it back in where it's grabbed by Pontello. Pontello gets it up to Shearer. Shearer gains the Canisius blue line. He's got Harlan Lavullo with him. But a nice job there as Skinner rides him off the puck and plays it off to his teammate. But it's kept in by Ramarzek. Hits a leg. Now back out over the blue line. Ramarzek gets hooked. No penalty. Wow, how'd you miss that one there? Literally had the stick underneath his arm. Skinner's got it. He plays it across. Now it's played up on the wall. It's Lucas Hurt for Canisius. Flips it to the net. Again, a little shaky there by Higgins in the pipes. But it's clear to the side. Now Shearer's got it. He clears it out of the zone. Pullman's working against him. Now Shearer gets it back. Shearer in through the neutral zone. Just has to clear it in. And the Marauders head off for a change. Just over 11 minutes left in regulation time. The Marauders find themselves down 5-2. Play's been a little choppy here in this third period, no one with any real concerted effort at trying to get a goal as the puck's been bounced around center ice a little bit. Perna looks like he's back up ready to jump the wall, so maybe he just had the wind knocked out of him with that shot he took in the open ice. Now Canisius clears it out of the zone. Atia's got it. He tries to carry it back in. Now it'll be dumped back in behind the Canisius net. Kept in there by Atia. Hurlin's got it now as he shoves it down in behind the Canisius goal. Taken there by Ryan Burns. He can't clear. Now it gets up, and Zach Grace has got it, but he can't get away from Paul Lavullo, and it'll be taken there by Kaminsky. Griffin Lavullo. He plays it over to his brother Paul. Loses control of the puck. Now it's in the corner. Canisius tries to clear it to the front, but Atia comes back to send it back behind the net. Here's Munchauer playing it back to the point. Crimmin with the shot just wide, and it's back over to Skinner at the other point. That hits a leg out in front. The Atia line here, they're just going to clear it down the ice for the icing, as Marauders were in desperate need of a change there. It'll be Kaminsky and Donovan, Bassett, Ruggiero, and McKenna. So Canisius with a 5-2 lead as we are about to the 10-minute mark here of the third period. Draws one by Canisius. Mitchell gets it back to Mancuso. Mancuso with the shot. That hits Ruggiero in the foot out front. He's a little hobbled. That one had to hurt as it hit him right on the front of the skate. Now it's out in front. Here, Canisius with another chance. And the wrister, or the backhanded wrister, just off the shoulder of Higgins. And Canisius keeps it in again. Here's Kaminsky. He can't clear it out. It's kept in again by Canisius. Now finally Bassett's got it. He'll skate it out of the zone. Dumps it in behind the Canisius net. McKenna gives chase. Bassett in there as well, but it's taken by Canisius as they play it up into the neutral zone where it's grabbed by Kaminsky. Cleared back in, but Canisius will take over again. Here's Pullman, and he'll flip it in on Higgins. That just goes wide, and Donovan comes away with it. Donovan plays it across to Kaminsky. Kaminsky plays it back behind the net, misses Donovan, and Canisius keeps it in. Lucas Hurt gives chase. Here's Donovan working against Grace. It's kept in there by Kaplowitz. Now back to Grace. Grace will get it back to the point to Santoro with the shot. Steered away. Now it's out in front. Puck is loose out in front of Higgins. He finally sees it and covers up as there is a wild pile up in front of him. So Canisius with a little steady pressure there that forces the face-off in the Marauder zone. And the Marauders running out of time here as we are inside of the 10-minute mark. The Marauders still down 5-2. Here's Perna back into the lineup. He gets it out over the zone. Crawford tries to clear it in, can't. Ramarzik carries on. He'll kick it down into the corner and keep chasing. He throws it to the front, but nobody home for the Marauders as it's covered up there by the Canisius goaltender. Easy up, fellas. No pushing there. Your goalie's down on the ground. You don't want anyone landing on him. So a face-off to the left of the goalie. It'll be taken by Zanger. Zanger wins the draw to the side. Perna's got it. Now it's taken away by Skinner. Perna gets it back. He tries to fight to the corner. Can't. Gets taken out there behind the net. Crawford's now got it behind the net, and he's working hard against Jared Nicosia. Now Crawford comes out from behind to the front edge, and it's turned away, and again the net comes off. A lot of tight action around the net. That's about the seventh time we've seen a net come off its magnets today. Be a face-off out over the blue line, I believe. Nope, it's going to stay inside the zone. They say the Canisius player knocked it off the magnets. Bassett to take the draw for the Marauders. He's got Harlan, Lavullo, and Shearer with him, but the draw is won by Canisius, and away they come. There's a shot flipped in, just goes wide of the net, comes to the edge. Grabbed there by Munchauer. Munchauer plays it back to the point to Pullman. Over to Mancuso. Mancuso with the wrister. He scores. Right over the top of Higgins again into the upper corner, and that is now 6-2. So Higgins there wasn't able to get over to the post in time as that puck, just a bit of a wrister, not much steam on it, found its way to the back of the net. And Canisius now leads this one 6-2 with 8 minutes exactly left in the third period. Atia to take the draw for the Marauders. Paul Lavullo gets it, and he'll play it into the Canisius zone where it's taken there by Kaplowitz. Now it's played up to Mitchell. Mitchell gets it in over the line but loses control as Schmidt will take it over. Schmidt's wheeling and dealing like he wants to go, but he gets it up to Griffin Lavullo. Fails to connect with that pass, though. Now Higgins has got it. He'll leave it there for Paul Lavullo. He clears it up to his brother Griffin, who clears it into the Canisius zone. Canisius just taking their time to clear the zone here. And away they come, 2-on-2. It's Mitchell up through the center ice. Tries a little toe drag, taken out there nicely by Kaminsky. And Atia comes over to get the puck. He'll take it from behind the net and try and skate it out. Pass is stolen there. Zach Grace has got it for Canisius into the corner. He's knocked off the puck there by Atia. This line needs to get off the ice. It's been a long shift for him. Now it's out to the front there. Grace fails to connect, but now it's in front again. Tipped behind the net. Kaminsky's got it. Kaminsky plays it up on the wall, and it's not going to be enough to get out. Skinner plays it back into the corner. Now Kurt Villani chases in after it there. Griffin Lavullo's got it. He finally clears it down the ice, and it will have enough steam to get down the ice for icing. So 6 and change left in the third period here. The Marauders in a 6-2 hole. As they got the first one, and then Canisius got the next 4. St. Joe's, on a great effort, was able to get it to 4-2, but then a power play goal by Canisius shortly thereafter made it 5-2, and the goal just now by Mancuso makes it 6-2. There's a puck in the face-off circle, just kind of laying around there. Can't get it out. There's another shot on net, saved by Higgins. Lucas Hurt fails to connect with another shot that was laying in the crease there. Here's Donovan. Tries to get it on the wall. It's kept in there by Troy Flaherty. So Canisius starting to extend their bench here a little bit. Some of the guys we didn't see early on starting to get a little more ice. Played up on the wall for Harlan Lavullo. It's cleared right back in by Mancuso. He's had a strong game for the Crusaders. There's Donovan as he takes out Flaherty, but Flaherty eludes him and gets back to the puck. Now there's about 4 or 5 of them fighting for it down there, including Taylor Sharman for Canisius, who comes out with it. Throws it back to the point to Pullman. Pullman has no shot, so he throws it behind the net. Kaminsky grabs it. Kaminsky plays it up on the wall, finally gets it out of the zone, and it's cleared all the way back in by Mancuso. Now St. Joe's will pick it up. Canisius trying to change. Clearing pass missed by Lavullo, and Canisius takes over again. Now Ramarzak's got the errant pass. He plays it up to McKenna. McKenna dumps it into the Canisius zone. And Canisius will just clear it back. Oh, it hits a referee and stays in. So Harlan Lavullo keeps it in. The Marauders make a change here. 5 and change left in the third period. Here's Kyle Clifford as he plays it over to Ramarzak, who clears it in. It's grabbed there by Kaplowitz. Kaplowitz gets it up to Munchauer. Clifford keeps it in. Kaplowitz knocks it down, and he will skate it out of the zone. He looked for the clearing pass. Just fails to connect, but it's picked up there by number 16, Louis Oliveri. He's taken down, no penalty. Out in front, Munchauer couldn't find it, and away comes Shearer. Shearer stick handles through 2 guys, now another, and he's held up right there by number 13, Quinn Biter, and a nice job of standing up Shearer. Away comes Canisius again. Here's a shot by Oliveri. That's fanned on. Now Ramarzak rubs him into the wall. But away comes Canisius off the sidewall, back to the point to Skinner. That hits a leg, and Shearer gives it chase. But Biter's back to clean up the mess. Now the Marauders got it at the blue line, cleared in by Atia. Marauders will head off for a change. Here comes Joya for Canisius. He sends it in behind the Marauder net. Kudak will be back there to play it. Over to Pontello. Some more sticks on the ice. I think that's Ruggiero chasing his stick. Here comes Pontello. He's just going to carry it. Takes a wrister, and that's right on net. No rebound, and it'll be covered up with 3:45 left in the third period. Canisius leads this one 6-2. Ruggiero will take the draw for the Marauders. Kudak and Pontello at the point. Draws one by Ruggiero. Back to Kudak. He plays it in behind the net. Now it's played out over the Canisius line. Pontello will clear it back in. Grabbed by Kaplowitz. Kaplowitz also has had a strong game for Canisius and the D. He gets it over to Brendan Ryan. Ryan Burns, Now it's played up. Griffin Lavullo loses it. Grabbed there by Flaherty for Canisius. He plays it in behind the Marauder net. Now Griffin Lavullo's got it on the wall. He can't clear it. Kaplowitz keeps it back in. Shoves it into the corner. Grabbed there by Sharman. Sharman clears it out to Burns. That puck hits Herlin in the chest, that shot attempt, and Ruggiero clears the zone. Inside of 3 minutes left in regulation. Canisius leads this one 6-2. McKenna breaks up that pass and knocks it out over the zone. Then he hassles Kaplowitz, but he can't come up with the puck. Taken away there by Patrick Grace. Zach Grace for Canisius. Now Pontello's got it. Does some stick handling, almost loses the puck. Finally clears it around there. Got to move the puck. Can't look to carry it all the time. Now Grace takes it away. And finally McKenna comes up with it. His clearing pass hits a leg, and it goes all the way back into the corner, where Lucas Hurt clears it to the front. Steered away by Higgins. And now Herlin Lavullo's got it. He loses control of the puck because he stood up nicely back there by Mitchell. Now Kaminsky's got it. He wheels it back in. He's going to take the Canisius line himself, try and get a shot off here as he goes wide all the way around the net. Throws it out front. Shearer fails to connect. Now Donovan's got it. He can't clear it in. Finally, Harlan Lavullo keeps it in right at the blue line. McKenna works back there. He gets the puck again. Throws it back to the point to Donovan. Donovan with a one-time slapper. That's wide. Grabbed there by Skinner. Inside of 2 minutes left. Now McKenna's got it. He's stripped by Skinner. Skinner comes away, and he's just going to try and flip it out of the zone. Fails to do so, though. It's kept in by Harlan Lavullo. There's McKenna with the shot. He scores. Connor McKenna sneaks one inside the right-hand post, and the Marauders cut the lead to 6-3, but just a minute and a half left on the clock. That's good work by McKenna. He worked like a dog on that shift, and he got rewarded when the puck came to him in the high slot, and he just whistled one inside the post for the goal. Attia to take the draw for the Marauders. Canisius clears it all the way in. Minute 20 left in this one. Crimmon's got it for Canisius. Plays it behind the net. Oliveri's got it there. Plays it back to Crimmon. Crimmon throws it back to the point to Pullman. Pullman plays a little catch with Crimmon. Now it's out in front to Munschauer, but he loses control of it, but Crimmon gets it back, and he'll just shove it behind the net as we're inside of a minute. Last minute to play here in regulation time. Crimmon's got it again. Throws it out front. Cleared away by Griffin Lavullo. Great job by this Canisius forward tandem as they just keeping the pressure on the Marauders, just dumping it and going and getting it from them as they're killing off basically what's remaining time-wise in this game as they keep it in again. Now it's Kudak who finally just slaps it out of the zone. Cleared in, and we are inside of 25 seconds. That's going to about do it here, folks. We're going to have a quick wrap-up as we jump in the cars and head over to St. Joe's. Join us at 4:30 for varsity basketball action. Marauders will take on the Williamsville South Billies in a little over an hour and a half's time. Marauders got it. It's McKenna again behind the net as we're inside the last few seconds here. Five seconds and counting. Last shot there by Harlan Lavullo goes wide, and that's going to do it. Canisius beats your Marauders 6-3, and these two teams will match up 10 days from now at the Dwyer Ice Arena up in the campus of Niagara University. I'm Paul Naskin. Actually, see you in about an hour and a half for basketball action.